Hi, I'm Packeta12, and today we'll play with banana, and we'll have some custom normals on this edge, and yeah, once we have them in place, we can control the size of the normals, and also we play with some noise, and everything will stay in one plane in XY. So it's a flat banana. And when you use trace SOP and you try to trace this image into contour, 3D contour, you'll get something like this, where all the normals are oriented on Z. So um, if you need some sunny rays normals, then yeah, let's have this done. So we close this, and I'll have this. So I'll have this file here. We'll start a new one. Okay. And yeah, first let's see what's happened here. And for that we start with the circle SOP. Okay. So we have a circle, and we want to see the normals. So display option, points, index numbers, and normals. You notice the normals are oriented in Z, and you can have only 3 options along the 3 axes. Okay, so if you like to have them as sunny rays, I find a good solution is to just build yourself a circle, and you can do that very fast with starting with a point, only one point. And now if you see here, we have a point 0, and so if the radius we want to use is 1, then it means that point is on 1 in X axis, right? And in this point here, we use point SOP, and we want to add a normal, and we do that here. Okay, and the normal direction, it would be in X axis, so 1. We need 1 here. Now if we take a look, we have the normal. Okay, and now we need to rotate this point with a copy SOP, I don't know, let's say 64 times, and the rotation, it will be 360 divided by 64, and yeah, we have a circle. Okay, and we can change the normals now. So if both circles have the same amount of points, so let's have that. Okay, 64 here, and here we have 64. So now we need to use a chop 2. Okay, and here we'll use a SOP 2 chop, and take the normals out, and we use them here in chop 2. Okay, and it's nx, ny, nz for n0, n1, n2. And let's see them now. we don't have them. How come? Okay, just a moment. So okay, let me check to see what's here. So we have the normals and sub 2 chop 2. Oh, this one is, no, it's polygon, it's good. Yeah, compute normals. And X and Y. Yeah, I don't know. Why is that? Oh, okay. Okay. So, because here we have n on 0 and we don't take it, it should be like nz for n2. Okay. So now the normals are like sunny rays. So this is what we need to achieve for a case where we want to have a different shape, and could be any shape, as let's say we drop in the movie file in. Okay, so not movie file out, instead movie file in. Okay, so we have here a banana, so let's use trace. Okay, and yeah, we have this contour. Also we have a bunch of points. Okay, and let's check the normals. Yeah, the normals are on Z. So this is not what we need. Okay, so I will delete this here. Okay, and let's see how we can achieve a nice normals. First of all, let's use a resample SOP. Okay, and let me check the points. Okay, and let's go with 0.02. Okay, now we have 76. Let's 0.01. Okay, and now we have a contour with points, and for each point we need a vector which is perpendicular on this edge between two neighbor points. I made a drawing here, so yeah, let's clean this a little bit. Okay, now we have 5 points, and this line would be the contour. And let's take the case for only 2 neighbor points, in this case P0 and P1. If we subtract P0 out of P1, then we get this red vector, which is vector distance from the point P0 to point P1, right? And I mark here x1 and y1, the values for the P1 vector. Okay, if we switch those values, so we'll have y1 here and x1 here, then we'll get this vector, the yellow one, which is like mirroring above the diagonal. Okay, in this state here we only need to mirroring this yellow vector along the y-axis. We do that with by multiplying with -1. So then we'll get this vector which is perpendicular, or if we multiply this with -1 we get the other direction. And so we'll have to do this for all the points to get the correct normals. I said correct normals. In fact, you need to do this twice for left and for right. For example, this vector right here is perpendicular on P1, P2. If you compute a vector perpendicular on P0, P1 in the P1 point, it would be like this, you know, and then it's like having a facet polygon with two normals for or more normals for each point, and then you need to average those values and get the one normal for each point. Anyway, today we'll cover only let's say one direction of doing. So the normals will be perpendicular on the one segment. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so we are here. We need a string with all those points, and we can do that by using a null here and then take the points out with the sub2. Okay, we don't need the tz, and so we use select. Okay, and we select only tx and ty, let's say. Okay, and now I would like to make some mathematical operation, and I can go in chops, but also you can do the same math in tops. So let's see that. First I'll use a null here. Okay, and then let's see an image, chop2. This should be rg. Okay, and here we have 151 points. Okay, and now I need to make subtract between neighboring points. So out of here I will use a transform. Okay, and here I want to offset all the pixels with 1 to the left. So here we say pixels and -1, and now the index 1, it's index 0 in fact. And if we do now this texture, subtract with this one, okay, we have some differences in between the neighbor points, and we need to compute the distance with Pythagoras. So we use math. Okay, and let's see, first of all, square, add root, mask the alpha channel, and we need here to be 32 mono. Okay, and now I would like to normalize those vectors, and so I use composite. Okay, and I need here divide, and in transform tab, fixed layer input 1. Okay, now I have my values normalized. Okay, let's use a null here. Okay, now that I have these vectors, I would like to make the switch between x and y, and then multiply with minus. Okay, and yeah, let's grab this with select. Okay, like this, and I would like to have split textures for x and y, so I use reorder. Here I'll take the red and should be mono, 32 mono. I'll have this with red color, Control V, Control C, Control C, Control V. And this, it's green, and I'll take the green. Okay. And now I would like to switch those. Okay. So first step, as here in a drawing, is switching x and y. So okay, let's go here, and we'll have a reorder. Okay, and we'll switch like this, and here we take input 2 as green. Okay, and this has to be 32 RG. Okay, okay, let's use null here. The only thing we need to make is, let's see, so x, it's now here on the for y, and it should be multiplied with minus. Okay, so let's go back, and here use mod, and here I say multiply with minus 1. Okay, now what if I take out now this into chop? So I use top 2. Okay, and I don't need alpha, in fact I don't need b. Okay, and I want to use those as my new normals. Okay, so let's grab this banana here with select sub. Okay, so now if I use chop 2, okay, and I'll take this chop and say R and G. Okay, and this goes for N0, N1, and let's see, like this. So yeah, it's a little bit messy. Okay, first of all, let's use 0 for z, because now it takes 1, and here in reorder, blue go with 0, and I'll have it here also B, and RGB it's N2. Okay, and let's use a null. Okay, and yeah, right now they are a little bit messy, and we'll see in a moment why. Okay, so it seems like we need to minus here everything, so mod, and then we use -1 here. So now we're good. Okay, actually what's happened, according with the direction you go to the left or you go to the right, yeah, you need to have either this perpendicular or the dotted one. Okay, Okay, and yeah, let's take a closer look here. You see each line is perpendicular on the segment, the next segment, right? So for the most accurate normals, I believe you should go for both directions and then average the normal. But yeah, it can be quite okay like this for this tutorial. So I'll split this left and right geometry. Let's see here something. Okay, and let's use a mod. And what if I drop here the banana? Okay, so I select top. Okay, I'll have this image right here. I use a constant for the material and drop the banana here. Now let's use it. Okay, and let's see the normals now. Okay, and now the normals are actually 1. You can see here they goes till 1 and -1, so all of them are normalized, and we can use a math just for scale those normals. Okay, so if we have a math here, we can scale them. Okay, and now that we have these normals, okay, if we use noise, it will displace the points on the normal direction. So you can have now some noise going around this perimeter. Okay, let's have this a little bit wire. Okay, and yeah, don't use this texture for now. Okay, and yeah, if we noise here, we use noise SOP. Everything, it goes along the normal. You can see now. See. So what else you can do to have quite glitchy results? You can noise the normals. Here you can do this by use a noise stop. And this should be RG, 32 RG. Okay, and yeah, let's see this. Yeah, it goes okay. Let's have this a little bit nicer. Okay. Let's put this back. Okay. Now, yeah, you can play further with this technique. Actually, it's quite easy using tops to find out some value math for your builds. I'll have in a near future, I'll have a series of tutorials about vector math, and those would be like starting at the beginning and going more advanced in a couple of series. So yeah, this was my tutorial. I really hope you like it. hit the like button, subscribe, or you can follow me on Patreon. I'll have there a couple of nice tutorials as 3D balls collision and mesh on a spiral, and yeah, you might check that. Thank you so much for watching this, and see you in the next one. Bye.